Anybody who doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, they are a liar. Anybody who doesn't believe in Jesus Christ, they are going to hell. Anybody who doesn't believe that Jesus Christ is the one begotten Son, they are a liar and they're going to hell. Going to hell. And we're going to use Abraham to personify hell. Jesus Christ came and died for our sins. Someone had a dream and now we can eat unclean foods. It's not about being clean and unclean. Why would you want to be like the Pharisees? And why would you go off and just hate who hates you and be like the creditor? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Anybody who doesn't believe in my God, they're going to hell. Anybody who doesn't believe in my God, they are a liar. Dude. Who can fucking deal with you? Who can work with you? That's why Kennedy had to say separation between church and state. Now you see the division with the Catholic Church. Now you see that you're serving the Queen of England. You think the Queen of England needs to approve something that you do. So that's how you know that your U.S. politicians are ready to sell you out. You're working with China. The Queen of England did her domination with China. There's no longer any royalty in China. The Queen of England and her family did her work. Now you're working with China and they're taking away your rights and your laws. And I'm speaking all of these things and your leaders are talking cant like they're on my side and they didn't know. The very people selling you out. Have you lost your mind? Anybody who doesn't believe in my God, they're going to hell. Anybody who doesn't believe in my God, they are a liar. Dude. Israel was the Lord's firstborn, and Moses told this to Pharaoh. And Solomon personified that King David and himself was the sons of God. And they did it by King David's hands being too bloody, and Solomon had to build the temple of God. The people of Israel became corrupt because of the split of the kingdom after Solomon. And the people of Judah became just like his sister, Israel. So the feminine is a feminine. I told you Greek culture is about the latter people being more feminine, and they want to bring in Greek reform and drive out that Negro and make you a runaway. And now I'm telling them about inflation runaway. I'm telling them about fixing your toilet, putting shelves on your wall, putting picture frames and pots on the shelf, personifying culture, cooking more every day. Stop going out to eat, but go out to restaurants only to see their menu and put it in your own pocket and start cooking their restaurant at your house and start telling people you can have McDonald's at your house. You can have Subway in your kitchen. Have a good time. Now I'm talking about some things, and now you have your God, but you're not a carpenter. Instead, you're going to IKEA. Anybody who doesn't worship my God is going to hell. Anybody who doesn't worship my God is a liar. Dude, who will work with you and who will deal with you? You are an idiot. Instead, I'm telling you that wicked is wicked. And as I have my Lord, I'm better than you because you think it's okay to eat unclean foods. You think it's okay to be uncircumcised. So I'm better than you, and I'm yoking you. And if you don't listen to the manifestation of the yoke, you're going to crack like an egg and be nothing but an omelet. An omelet is hot outside. Well, I remember when I was a kid, they was ready to make eggs in Atlanta, outside of Atlanta, on the concrete. It got so hot, so you couldn't walk outside with no shoes on the concrete because the concrete was so hot that you can put a pot on the ground and fry some eggs. So this heat wave bullshit is bullshit. They were frying eggs when I was a kid, frying eggs out on the street because the concrete was too hot. The cement was too hot. The pavement was too hot. Don't believe them with their global warming. They were making eggs in Georgia and around Georgia, outskirts of Atlanta on the concrete when I was a kid. And there still was fireflies. Don't believe their bullshit. Anybody who doesn't believe in my God is a liar. Anybody who doesn't worship my God is going to hell. Now you're with Negroes. Negro. That what those Negro believe. They selling their Christmas every day. Now your children becoming more atheists, but that Negro still loyal to that bullshit. He didn't even find him a Negro, matter why. And that Negro's gonna get a little older, and she gonna crash. And all that coffee and all that sugar gonna make her crash. Hey, yeah. And that white woman still gonna have that body, but that Negro put some weight on her body. The Negro, because she was drinking that coffee and that sugar and that dinner for lunch and that dinner for dinner. That Negro, now that Negro, he got fatter when he died. Now that Negro, and you got your guy, and you just like that Negro. And now you sitting down, you want to eat with that Negro, he ready to eat lunch for lunch, and he's still hungry. That Negro, he had sense enough to go and get him something to eat beforehand, McDonald's beforehand, give him a double cheeseburger and a fry, small fry, a little bundle with a sweet tea. Now he got to eat with you, and he can play that game with you, but he don't know how to have fun with you. But I'm not eating with you. Instead, you with that Negro. I know if I go out to eat with you, I got to order less than you, because you wild. I got to make you look like an animal, and I got to eat beforehand and not have no to-go food, because only a bitch take their food to go after they go out to eat. Now you equal to no Negro here. Now you got your guy. Hey, yeah.